Welcome back to another episode of the RTS podcast. I am your host, Zion Smith. On this particular RTS podcast, I will be doing something different. I'm going to be using third person. Basically, I will be telling a story from a third person element. Without further ado, let's get into it. Imagine you are just turning 20 years old on April 20th, 2022. Eight days later, you contact your academic advisor and you tell her that you would like to change your major from computer science to graphic design. Moments later, you meet up with your academic advisor and your major is officially changed from computer science to graphic design. Fast forward to August 19th, 2023. You are now a graphic design major. You are going into your junior year at Old Dominion University. You are a mono orientation leader. And you have numerous amount of people asking you about your graphic design major. They are asking you, do you like your major? What do you see yourself doing with your graphic design major? They also ask you what kind of classes you take for your graphic design major. They also ask you how much do graphic designers typically get paid? All kinds of questions. You ask those questions as honestly as possible. You tell the upcoming freshman that's coming into ODU. You tell the upcoming transfer students that's coming into ODU that you are enjoying your graphic design major because it's fun. It allows you to be fearlessly creative and expressive. The classes are challenging, but they are fun at the same time. And then you start to take your graphic design major seriously. You start to make flyers, logos, cover art. You start to make posters on this app called Adobe Express. You are taking your graphic design skills to the next level. And eventually, you know that you want to open yourself up to new skills in graphic design, like web design, typography, logo design, photography, video editing, book design, and so much more. And you feel good about opening yourself up to new skills and changing your major. You tell people that graphic design is much better than computer science. That person is me. So I guess a lesson that you can learn from the story that I just told was, is to never be afraid to make a change. No matter if you are a college student like me, no matter if you are unhappy about something in your job, life, if something needs to be said, you say it. Never be afraid to make a change. If you know a change needs to be made, it's necessary. Make that change. If you are afraid to make that change, that's okay. Ask for a second opinion. Something that I'm still learning about as well. If you ask for a second opinion and you need more opinions, ask for them. Reach out and ask for help to see if you need to make that change. Reach out for support. And also surround yourself with people who are knowledgeable in their own way. If they've done it before, ask for their feedback. Ask for their advice to see if you can make that change, to make that adjustment. That's what I did late into my freshman year at ODU. I changed my major from computer science to graphic design because I felt like computer science wasn't my passion. The classes was very hard and it wasn't my cup of tea. So when I changed to graphic design, it had fit my skill set. Much better. Because I believe that I am fearlessly creative and expressive. I believe that I have an artistic mindset. If you believe you have a certain mindset and you need to make that change, do it. It's never too late. So that's my lesson. That's my advice. If something needs to be changed and you are unhappy about it, or you need a second opinion or multiple opinions, reach out for support and make the adjustment. I did it. If I did it, you can do it as well. I try to look at everything from a logistical standpoint. But sometimes when I'm looking back at changes that I made or in general, I laugh. I laugh because I was really a computer science major when I came into ODU. And now I'm a graphic design major. As time goes on, you look back and you laugh. You look back and you ask yourself, like, I was really doing that? So sometimes it is funny. Like I said, never be afraid to make a change. However, if you are afraid, that's okay. Seek support. Ask for a second opinion. If you ask for a second opinion and that's not enough, multiple opinions is also a great way to make changes as well. I hope this RTS podcast inspires you to make changes. I'm Zion Smith, and this is the RTS podcast. Always and forever.